Hey guys, welcome back to another Papa's Pancakeria, and let's go ahead and get right into it. What to do after a failed proposal. Now I, 28M, live awkwardly with my girlfriend. My girlfriend and I have been together for 2 years, and 6 months ago, she asked me to propose to her within 6 months, which I did. He did it just for the sake of fulfilling what she asked for, which that could be nice if you've been in a relationship and then you've already talked about it with the person that you're in a relationship with. You've talked about what you guys expect from each other and what you want from being in this relationship. Doing it just because someone says, oh, I want you to propose within 6 months, then you just do it because 6 months is over. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You gotta kind of talk about that. During this time, she hinted heavily that she wanted an engagement ring with particular stones, so I had to buy it from Glamuria? What is that? Is that a company? I don't know. It ended up costing more than $500, which was more than I wanted to spend, but I was so sure she was going to be my spouse that I could stretch my budget since she appreciates it so much when she gets something she loves, and this ring was perfect. Are you guys the type of people that think you need to spend a ton of money on an engagement ring? What's that rule? 3 times your monthly salary or something like that? 3 times your yearly salary? 3 times your lifetime salary for an engagement ring? I don't know what the rule is. Do you guys agree with this? And do you guys practice this? The time comes and I propose. I do all sorts of lovely and creative stuff to make it a perfect proposal, and she accepts before starting to cry as she reveals she's unsure if she loves me because her job has been so stressful lately. I don't know if I love you because I'm so stressed out for my job. That's a really easy trap for you. Your stressful job could really make you feel like everything is shutting down around you, so I completely understand that. Oh man. And her feelings have developed since telling me she wanted to be engaged. What do you mean they've developed? So she asked to be engaged and then they developed even more, and now she realizes I have more feelings and I don't want to be engaged. I wonder which way they developed. Maybe it's like a picture. You take a picture, you try to develop it, and it's a bad picture. Oh shoot. It hit me like a brick wall and I thought my life was pretty much over. We had a week's break before getting back together and to try a second time. Things are working out somewhat fine, but we're not at the point we were in the past. That is pretty clear. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people doing the whole engagement thing and then, well, not the engagement part, the proposal part, you propose and then someone says no, it's like the end of everything. So I guess if you could talk about it and you still want to be together, that's good, but it seems like they're gonna have problems staying together because he did that. Now, I was going to return the ring as it wasn't engraved or anything, but now Glamura's return policy is telling me I can't return it because of a piece of paper cut on the ring. Everything was returned, including the box and all certificates, but the paper that was attached to the ring was removed temporarily in the proposal, and I won't get to return it. So apparently there's like a little tag on the ring, so if you take that off, you can't return it. And there's a lot of things like that. Like if you cut the packaging, you can't return it. If you cut off the little plastic part on your clothes or something, you can't return them. So you gotta be careful. But I guess whenever it comes to an engagement ring, a lot of people don't pay attention to whether or not you can return it because it's something that's already set in stone. Get it? These dry pancakes, man. Anyways, yeah, so I guess he can't really return the ring, but he's staying with this person, so you could be able to use it down the line. He got so mad he wanted to be alone and not talk. Since he lost $500 on a worthless ring and he can't use it for anything, what sucks so much is that I bought it because the woman I love told me it was the thing she wanted the most in the world. Now I'm afraid I'm going to resent her for making me waste so much. She simply said, that sucks, and carried on with her day. Okay, not only do I want to talk about the ring and what's going on with this whole proposal thing, I wonder how long they were together because they talk about like 6 months ago having this conversation. 2 years. 2 years, that's right. 2 years they were together, and then 6 months before this whole shebang happened, the girl was talking about wanting to be proposed to, and then this happened. So I don't have really much advice for this situation, but I would say that in real life, not in real life, I guess this happened to this person in real life, is if this post is real, I would say you should probably really pretty much agree on a proposal before actually proposing. And by that I mean, if you want to marry someone, it cannot be a surprise that you're going to propose to them. It's not like a present where you want to keep it a secret and then you go ahead and surprise them one day and say, let's get married. I don't think it should be like that. I think you actually have to have like a meeting about it, like business. Because in the end, marriage, even though you could really love someone and want to get married to them, that's fine. But the marriage part is like a governmental process. Like you need to fill out paperwork. It's putting your assets together. It's merging your life through paperwork, and you need to have a meeting about it. Like you're going to start a business, and then you need to agree. And then you can let the proposal be a surprise. You already know that this person wants a marriage. Then you can surprise them. But in this case, who knows what they even talked about, and who knows what they agreed on with each other and how serious that talk was. You can meet someone, and let's say this is a first date. If you're actually serious about dating, you meet someone and then you say, what are your intentions, or what do you expect from getting together? Are you looking for something casual? Are you looking for something serious? Are you looking to get married? Are you looking to have kids? Now, you don't really need to bring up the kids thing on the first date, but I'm talking about the people who are serious, the people who actually want to get married. They would probably bring this up. Like if you go on a first date and then they're like, what are your intentions? And the person that you're going on the date with says, I'm looking for something serious. I'm looking to stay in a relationship. I don't really do well in casual situations, so I would really like it if I could build something with someone. And then the other person says, me too. I'm looking for something serious too. Then you could probably go on with the questions that you guys feel right asking each other, but you probably wouldn't be like, I'm looking for something serious, and then the other person says, I'm looking for something casual, and then you say, well, do you want kids? Right? Because kids aren't casual. So think about it. But in this situation, it seems like it was something that she wanted during a time where she felt comfortable in her life enough to build upon it. While she's stressed out about work and stuff, it doesn't make sense to ask. And then he asked, so it was just a wrong time. Then again, if you get married to someone, you're going to have stress in your work. You're going to have stress in other areas of your life, family drama. Something could happen to you medically. Something could happen to you at work. Something could happen to your partner. These things happen. So just because work is stressful, what about your marriage? Like if they had gotten married because her work wasn't stressful and then boom, she gets stressed out, is that like call for divorce? Now you have to kind of think about these things. I'm going to go back to the post. I feel like it's very unfair for me to take the hit when she changed her mind without hinting or telling me. Do you guys think this relationship is just doomed to fail at this point, or is it worth trying to mend it? Am I being unreasonable for thinking I shouldn't be responsible for taking the $500 loss alone? And is Glamora the worst jewelry company in the world? I have no idea what this jewelry company is, so I guess it's not the worst in the world, because if it was the worst in the whole entire world, I probably would know about it, but I guess it's not. And then there are some edits here. Edit number 1. I'll let the money go. I understand it's petty of me to let it bother me so much. It's just that it is the latest thing that has been going on. I didn't want to mention how much the money part doesn't really matter, but I'm glad a bunch of people did. Edit number 2. Reddit is so harsh on cheap engagement rings. It almost makes me think half of you are working in the jewelry industry. Sure, I mean, I guess so. Some people take the engagement ring super seriously. I feel like if I had to get an engagement ring, I wouldn't even want it to be like a diamond. I would want it to be something special that is centered around the relationship that I'm in. It's not really about how much it costs. And if it is about how much it costs, there are probably other themes along these lines in your relationship. Edit number 3. I don't know if it's an American thing, but spending $500 on a ring is considered fair over here. I have no idea what this person is, but good for them. $500 is pretty low compared to what people expect. Edit number 4. People are still commenting on the price of the ring. I'm not from America. Okay, man. Is this even about the ring? It's not about the ring. To me, I want to talk about the proposal. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I want to talk about the proposal, because having someone say, I want a proposal in 6 months, and then you get proposed to and you say, no, I'm too stressed out. I really want to talk about, I want to know more about this part. And I think that in this kind of situation, you've just got to communicate with your partner. You've got to talk to them more, because even though proposing and everything is fun and nice, and you see the videos where people are like, oh my gosh, the proposal itself should not be a surprise. The timing and the event that you have and everything like that can be a surprise, but the actual proposal of, okay, we're ready to get married, I want to go ahead and do this, let's do it, let's build a life together, should not be a surprise. And that's something that you got to remember. So that was it for today, and thank you for stopping by. Listen, if you like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you like talking about relationship stuff, leave me a comment and tell me what you would do in this situation, whether you are the person who wanted the proposal or you are the one that proposed. How would you feel about it? I don't really care about the ring. And if you feel like you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much. Like it if you liked it. Bye.